Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3. Well, we are here at the start of Chapter 3. Last time we finally left behind the Shadowlands and saw a little video indicating that things are not as peaceful as one might assume between the avatars or chosen of the Dead Three. Yeah, they're not properly avatars. We killed the avatar of Merkel and the chosen of Merkel, but quite a bit of wine up here. Waste not, want not. But anyway, we are overlooking Baldur's Gate, which is just one sleep away. We saw enough little intro video showing our followers are still with us. I get the feeling that we are supposed to talk to everybody before bedding down yet again and getting to the city proper. Having just come up here to enjoy this rather splendid view. There's Jaheria.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Selûne cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step.
Now that we're traveling together, I realize I don't know much about you.
That speaks well of your taste. I've heard my share of bad ballads about things I never did. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme.
I wonder if she says that to everybody or just to the bards. Anyway, is it true you fought the Dead Three before?
It was Baal alone we faced in our time. And bad as that was, he had no elder brain for a lapdog then. Help won't come from the history books, or from any old tales I can spin you. This is your story to write. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder?
Please, you're only one of those things.
Don't tell me which. Against all life experience, I will choose to assume the best.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how old she is as an elf, but she was in the last game. Anyway, I want to ask you something.
Ask it.
You mentioned you know something of Ifilids, or
More than I would
Illithids.
like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the foulness in us and twist it to their will. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
It's different this time. I'm going to go with the independent. Mine's still my own. I plan to keep it that way.
I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need.
Looks like there's a traveler's chest and a wooden chest.
It's empty.
Aha, a grease bottle and some gold. Aha, more wine. Nothing but rotten cheese in the barrel, though. here's where most of everybody seems to be.
Well met.
Okay, nothing new for Will. But we had quite a bit of exposition from him last time.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
I want to talk about our relationship.
Of course.
How are you?
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I could face what's to come otherwise. Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
No notes. You've exceeded my every expectation. Considering all we've been through, I think I was very lucky to find such favorable company. And attractive company too, no less.
Okay, so nothing new from her yet. We have yet to do whatever the thing she said she needed to take care of was. Let's pester the lovebirds again.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore. Pray, ask, and I will tell. A century of it by now. Her father Ketheric never did. When she died, he and his... I was but low. The brute, do I? There can be no doubt. What? So mighty are her wonders, her great...
And pretty sure we got all that before, but I think it was giving me a chance to re-ask it because I didn't ask it as Matthias. Okay, looks like we do have something new from the Vampire Rogue.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back.
You have any more leads?
I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't.
Or would the ever spawn be?
Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
So apparently we're going to advance his storyline even if we have done absolutely nothing with him so far.
Fate, dost thou require a new app?
Not as such.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay, nothing new from Gale. There's our magic mirror and travel trunk, and there is Halsin.
Painful truths have been thrust upon Shadowheart. I believe she is strong enough to endure. But her path will be easier with our support.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seems my faith was more than well-founded.
Okay, and there's Karlik.
What's on your mind?
And I miss her at the branch here.
Soldier?
And I am actually going to ask her to stay behind for now.
Oh, fuck.
just because I think maybe I do need Shadowheart with me for the next thing to happen. And to that end, I'm going to do something.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
To spur along what I think...
All right. Some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Spur on what I think should happen next and is only appropriate.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Let's try this way. I'll see what I can learn.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services. As thou desire.
Anyway, we're not actually going to change her class so much as we're going to change her domain. So, yeah, we got Resistance, Guidance, and Sacred Flame. We'll switch out Guidance for Light. And switch out Trickery for Light. Let's see, your bonus went into Strength and Wisdom. I think we'll actually buff up Const Dex. Actually, we'll buff up Constitution. Give her an even 14-14. As far as proficiencies, well, you don't get many options as a cleric. In fact, the only other one we can switch out is Persuasion, but we got me for that, so we'll stick with that. Shadowheart is now level 1. Okay, gain a cantrip. This will go with Produce Flame. And for a feat, don't remember what she did before. Although the idea of giving her heavy armor proficiency, but then again, we'd have to get rid of her nice adamantine armor, so we'll go ahead and buff up Wisdom. And let's see, what spells we can prepare now. Healing Word, Cure Wounds, Bless, Guiding Bolt, Protection from Evil and Good, Spiritual Weapon, Lesser Restoration. We'll get rid of Feigned Death in favor of Spiritual Guardians. Death Ward, Glyph of Warding. Excuse me. Revivify we got scrolls for. We need the scrolls to Speak Dead. But Bestow's Curse could be handy. This for a feat. Well, she's already got that. Caster might be interesting, but let's just max out Wisdom and a little more Constitution. So this has not done much except give us a lot more oomph with spells that do fire damage, light damage, and whatnot, because I get the feeling Shadowheart is getting ready to switch over to Selûne.
Let's see what we have here.
And hey, more rations if we need them.
Can't give up now. Never wanted the easy path.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full.
Oh man, even in the
The
game I
Absolute
can't
is
escape
not a
my
god,
insomnia.
but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
And here's where we apparently make a fateful choice about exactly what the heck our character wants. You know, I want to be free of the parasites, you know, the neutral option. I'll succeed with the chosen or fallen. I will dominate the world. The evil option. When the moment comes, I'll do what I feel is right. Chaotic option. And I'll free everybody this evil. I will be the hero that saves Baldur's Gate. Well, what do you think I'm going to do at this point?
You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join my power.
You're under attack. Help me.
And it looks like we just had some journal updates.
Putrefying pissant!
Die, you living harborer!
Well,
Focus.
I'm getting a less than 30% chance of hitting that one. But maybe a guiding bolt on that one.
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
Survival is all that matters. Breathe deep and move.
Okay, escape to the portal before the Absolute takes control. Luckily, I can clear a path pretty easily.
Got to press on.
Well, I may have screwed the pooch with Haslin now.
Come quickly. I can't do this without you.
Understood.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Can't slow down. Where's our dream guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Help your protector. Well, okay, first things first. I'm going to...
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Friend of Gake.
This for a game of soldiers.
Always the same old song. Into position.
Time to push my luck again.
Speaking of pushing my luck... Oh, there was the hope that would work.
This is the easy part.
Where do I go from here?
And yeah, he is definitely not a melee fighter. Ooh, and that was a critical miss, and apparently they're immune to ice damage. I think that still hurt them, though.
Sit down for a rest and not rise again.
Spiritual weapon.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
It's not over. Come to the skull.
Okay, that was way more difficult fight than I was expecting. Let's go ahead and do a short rest for everybody.
I can't hold them back alone.
Okay, let's go ahead and save here. And next time we will pick up and hopefully save our Guardian. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll pick up from here next time. Take care until then.